Hey y'all, I am in Walmart and I came to Walmart to get my booster. So out of nowhere, like my principal just came in and was like, I'm about to go to Walmart to get my booster shot. And I was like, Walmart, I know I need to go to Walmart. So Walmart is doing the boosters here, and as long as you have your insurance, have your vaccination card, they're gonna do it. It's free of charge. Just come in, set the appointment. They take, you can have an appointment or you can do it as a walk-in, and it's free of charge. So I was like, Walmart, perfect, I'm about to go. So I came one to get my booster, and it was really easy. I came to the one that was in the same city where I work, so I could come straight in, get out, and I'm ready. This is the booster. I'll let you know how it goes. All right, it's booster time.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's it. Okay.
Sit out there for about 10 minutes and you'll be good to go. Here's your vaccination.
Thank you so much. All right, so this is my principal, Miss Heflin. And we just got our booster shots. So once we got done with our booster, we have to sit here and wait 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, if we feel fine, we're good to go. So I'm going to share the experience with you all a little bit later and tell you how I feel later. Hey y'all, welcome back to On Air with AIRnecia. So it is day 4 since I've had my COVID, the vaccination and booster. And let me tell you, I've waited. So I said, okay, day 1, day 2, day 3, and I have not had any symptoms. The only issue I've had was a sore arm, and that was the first day, the initial day. And so every day after, like, the arm had gotten better, like less pain, no more sore arm, and it's day 4. The first day when I got my booster, I made sure that I put a heating pad on my arm because it was hurting really bad. I put a heating pad on my arm that night and I slept on it. But before I went to get my booster, I made sure that I took a Tylenol. Later that night before I went to bed, I took an ibuprofen 800. And I have not had any pain at all. No headaches, no nausea, none of the symptoms that come along with the booster. So I can definitely tell you that I'm blessed. I'm very grateful that I have not had any of the other symptoms besides a sore arm. Like I was saying, the first day I did have a sore arm. I put a heating pad on it, and that was pretty much it. Heating pad on it, I slept on my arm and woke up the next morning, went to work just fine. I really want to encourage you all to get the booster. I had already had thoughts about getting the booster. However, when my principal came in, she was like, Ms. Mills, I'm headed to get the booster. I was like, that's confirmation. I had said that I was getting it and it was time. And I said, oh, I really want to go too. I need to get the booster. She was like, come on. That's how we ended up going together to get the booster. And when I tell you, I'm so glad that I made the decision, because I don't want to travel and worry about if I'll get COVID. And I know, trust me, I know that it can happen even with the booster. I know that I can get it. However, I want to have mental peace, and I want to know that I've at least done what I could do, what I can do to protect myself, my family. If I'm going to travel and be outside for the holidays, I can definitely do what it is that I need to do. And that was to get the booster. Now, am I saying that I won't get COVID? I've heard of people, that have been vaccinated, that have still, have gotten COVID and all of that. However, my prayer is that I remain healthy, that I remain safe. I'm still wearing my mask. Although I'm boosted, I'm still wearing my mask. but I want to make sure that I'm doing it, whatever it is possible, to remain safe and to remain healthy. So I want to encourage you all to get the booster. I know that some people have had second thoughts. Everybody have different reactions to it. As a matter of fact, I was speaking to a soror the next day after I had taken my booster, and she was like, "Air, you've been boosted?" I said, "Yeah, I just went the other day, I think it was like the day before, to get mine." And she was like, "And you hadn't had any symptoms?" I was like, "None." I said I had a sore arm the first day, went right back to work, and the next day I was right back at work like nothing had ever happened. So let me encourage you, do get the booster, and just whatever it is that you need to do to take the necessary steps to make sure that you and your family remain safe and healthy. And that was my purpose for getting the booster. Like I said, everybody has different symptoms. Some people have been really, really sick. Some haven't had any symptoms. However, you have to do what it is that's best for you. And I chose to get the booster. I'm very excited about it. I'm glad that I decided to get the booster. And I'm blessed. I didn't have any symptoms, nothing but a sore arm. I did make sure I took my Tylenol. I took an ibuprofen 800, and I used my heating pad first day for that sore arm. That's it. Thank you all so much for joining On Air with AIRnecia. Please make sure that you subscribe, like my video, and share it. If you have any questions, leave comments, and I'll make sure to respond to you. But I am encouraging the booster. If you've been vaccinated, definitely go ahead and get the booster. You want to make sure that you and your family remain safe during the holidays.